Today, I'm taking us on a second trip of the year to Alton Towers. I put my Platinum Fast Track to very good use on the Thursday riding some of my favourite roller coasters. I also attend the Nemesis Reborn VIP event on the Friday and get to ride Nemesis Reborn with an icon in the theme park industry. You will need to watch out for part 2 to find out who it is. My bags, I've got my tickets, I've got this thing, so let's go! So I'm currently on the monorail. There aren't many theme parks that I know of that you get the monorail just to get to the entrance. I'll try and get a video of Nemesis and things like that as we're going over, but the windows aren't very clear. So, but I'll try. The windows are way too bad. Alright, it's pretty busy. I'm gonna go and grab my fast. Just been shouted at by an employee saying hello, welcome, have a good day. Just going to quickly go grab my fast track and then I'm just going to head to the Smiler. It's quite nice weather right now, so clearly the weather was wrong. Hopefully it stays like this. After picking up my fast track, I walked past CBeebies Land and Spinball Whizzer to make my way over to X Sector for some morning rides on the Smiler. I've just done the Smiler twice. I'm going to do it a third time. And then I'm going to go over to Oblivion. But yeah, I've already got a headache. No! So I've just been on the Smiler 3 times and I think I need to give that one a break now. So I'm going to go and brave Oblivion because I'm always petrified of this ride. I might ride that twice and then I'll head over to the Wickerman, but reminds me, the Smiler, of when I took my husband on it. He hadn't been on a roller coaster for 20 years, and the first roller coaster I took him on was the Smiler, and he swore the whole way around. And he had to prop himself up on the sides. It was a bit selfish on my part. I never really think that people struggle on roller coasters, but it's a memory that I had that I was thinking of when I was riding that. So yeah, 3 times on the Smiler. I'm going to head to Oblivion, hopefully. So Oblivion's got a delayed opening, so I'm gonna head to Rita and 13, I think, and get on them, and then I might come back and see if it's open, or just check the app, I suppose. But they're testing it, it's just not open. To get to the Dark Forest, I needed to walk past the towers. It really is difficult not to appreciate how beautiful Alton Towers actually is away from the rides and roller coasters. It's quite amazing to imagine that this was someone's home in the past. Unfortunately, Hex was still closed, and it's been closed since the beginning of 2023. The latest news though is that it's due to reopen in the autumn time of this year. Okay, that is 13 done. I'm going to see, I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm going to go and see if Rita is open. Fingers crossed, I've not been on Rita for ages. Okay, that's Rita done. I love launch coasters. I got the front row as well, yay! So I'm gonna head to Oblivion now, get that one done, and then I'm gonna head to the Wickerman, and I'm probably gonna sit around Wickerman for a while and just have a couple of rides on that, because Wickerman is one of my favourite roller coasters. And then I'm gonna make my way over to Nemesis Reborn. But yeah, not too bad so far, and the sun's shining, so can't complain at all.
There is no way up. There is no ending. Welcome to the unknown. Welcome.
Okay, I've done one ride on Oblivion. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm actually going to head to so many kids here today. I'm going to head to Spinball and then I'm going to head to Wickerman. So yeah, I'm going to do that. But the sun, it's beautiful today, so I just hope that it stays like this today. But I'm very excited to get on Wickerman. And but yeah, I need to do Spinball this time, so I'm going to head down there. I've just done Spinball Whizzer and I literally got on it in 2 minutes, if that, and it was an hour-long queue. You should have seen the size of the queue. So yeah, fast track definitely worth it today, but I can only do one. I can only do one ride of Spinball, but now I'm heading to the Wickerman because it's my favourite ride. Well, Nemesis is my favourite one, Wickerman second. After the Wickerman, I wanted to head to Forbidden Valley so I could get a few rides in on my favourite roller coaster at the park, Nemesis Reborn. I made my way through Gloomy Wood, but stopped for a ride on the Curse of Alton Manor. So I've just been on the Curse of Alton Manor and I got stuck on it as well. I was panicking and I've got an ice cream. It's called a Grim Reaper ice cream, but I'm gonna get this down me while I'm heading over to Nemesis Reborn.
Everything is under control.
I've just been on Nemesis Reborn and I'm going to go around and do it again. But I got the front row, and it's awesome. And you really do have to appreciate just how much work has gone into it. Like while I was stood waiting, the fact that they had to take out some of the stone and things like that to actually get it into the ground. It's just awesome. I absolutely love this ride. As a bit of a break, I decided to have a brief look in the Bunker 94 merchandise store and couldn't help but notice the Nemesis Reborn station sculpture in the middle of the store. As I was in the area, I decided to have a quick ride on Galactica before stopping for lunch. I got a back row ride and loved it.
Artificial intelligence system. I have mapped every single wormhole in the known universe and will be your onboard navigator, so you are in safe hands.
I also had a quick peek at the construction site. Rumour has it that Ripsaw is making a comeback. I've quite literally been trying to find a little corner that I can sit down where it's not very noisy because I've got a headache. But I've got a sandwich and I've got a bottle of water. Now, I don't know if many people know. Hang on, I need my water. Some people will be aware, some people won't be aware. I lost my husband to pancreatic cancer last year. Now, 1 in 50 men and 1 in 70 women do get it at some point in their life. So I'm going to stick a little insert while I'm just eating my lunch. But please watch it because it might just save somebody's life. It might save your life, it might save a relative's life. But if people are aware of the symptoms, then we've got more chance of being able to fight against it, because unfortunately my husband's was found way too late and he couldn't fight it and he was gone within 3 months, which is what happens with 50% of cases. So please watch it. It's so important if we're actually going to start trying to beat this disease. But yeah, I'm going to get some water down me and I'm going to get this sandwich down me now. I lost my husband and the absolute love of my life on the 28th of May 2024. In February, everything seemed fine. He had a trip to India in January and shortly after arriving back home, had an off-roading day at Dalton 4x4 off-road. The day after that, he had bad chest pain and I rushed him to A&E. After various tests, a surgeon sat us down and spoke about how they'd found a lesion on his pancreas and a lesion on his liver. That it was too early to diagnose cancer, but due to the results so far, it is likely. The surgeon was already talking about palliative care. Things went from bad to worse, and for anyone interested, I've shared his story on this channel. He was diagnosed with advanced metastatic pancreatic adenocarcinoma, which is the worst diagnosis you could possibly want with pancreatic cancer. Statistics show that the average lifetime risk of pancreatic cancer is about 1 in 56 in men and 1 in 60 for women. Pancreatic cancer is classed as a common cancer, yet not many people know about it or the symptoms that go with it. Symptoms are generally vague and misdiagnosed frequently. My husband had pre-diabetes and tummy pain, which were misdiagnosed as lifestyle issues and diverticulitis. Statistics show that 50% of pancreatic cancer patients die within 3 months of diagnosis, just like my husband. It isn't right, and we need to stop this from happening. People deserve a chance to fight. The symptoms to watch out for are indigestion, particularly persistent indigestion, pale, floating or foul-smelling stools. This one is very important. Unexplained weight loss, tummy or back pain, a pre-diabetes diagnosis, and jaundice, which is the yellowing of the skin and the eyes. GPs are not always right. Please be your own advocate and know your own body. If you feel something isn't right, fight to get the support that you need. Pancreatic cancer can be detected using something called a CA19-9 test, which requires a blood sample. CT scans are used to confirm lesions. Together, we can make a difference to this horrid disease that takes so many people's lives prematurely. Despite the fact I just had lunch, I decided to risk another 2 rides on Nemesis Reborn using my fast track. I don't know if you've noticed something different about the eye compared to my previous vlog. Yes, it now has tentacles. Nemesis Reborn on the front row is definitely my favourite roller coaster at the park. I made my way to Katanga Canyon so I could have a ride on the runaway mine train. I asked for the back row, which the operator was happy to give me, and it didn't disappoint. I walked past the Congo River Rapids, but sorry guys, I can't stand water rides or the thought of getting soaking wet. Nope, not a chance. I've just had 2 back-to-back rides on the Wickerman on the back, and oh my god, that is so epic on the back. I absolutely love that. It's like if I sit on the back of Wickerman, I don't know whether I prefer Wickerman or Nemesis Reborn. That's how good it is on the back. But it's just getting on the back that's the problem, so I feel really lucky to have managed 2 back row rides. But now I'm going to head over to Oblivion. I'm really starting to flag. So I'm going to take my time a little bit, go and buy a bit of merch, and then head back over to Nemesis Reborn. But yeah, having such a good day today. To get to X Sector, you generally walk past the gardens, which are absolutely stunning and immaculately maintained. So I've just been back to X Sector and I've had another ride on Oblivion and I had another ride on the Smiler, but the wind closed them both down. So I waited for Oblivion and it reopened within a few minutes. And then I thought, well, Smiler has an 80-minute queue. I'm gonna see how well my fast track fares. So I did, and I got on it in 5 minutes. I've done so many rides today and I'm surprised I'm still going. But I couldn't have asked for a better day. I've had such a good day. The last two times I came to Alton Towers, I didn't enjoy it. I've really enjoyed today. And I've got something super exciting happening tomorrow, and I'm meeting up with some friends as well, but that video will probably come out before this one. So yeah, you guys will find out. I made my way back to the Dark Forest as I wanted to bag another ride on Rita, which happened to be a back row ride before heading back to Forbidden Valley to finish the day riding Nemesis Reborn. Heading back to the car now. But I had two rides on Nemesis Reborn before the park closed, so I had a very back row ride which nearly knocked me out. I greyed out for a second or two, and then I had a front row ride, another front row ride, so I was dead chuffed with that. It's been an awesome day. It's been an epic day, it really has. But now, yeah, I'm just gonna see what these little housey type things are like, and I'll show you guys around them when I get settled. But yes, off to the car. Not too bad. It's quite small, but it's not too bad. Nice and peaceful. There are also some bunk beds in here. Just switch the light on. Just some bunk beds in here, obviously. Not be using them. There's a fan, obviously it must get warm. I think I am going to put that on because it does feel warm. Obviously there is no aircon. And then there's a bathroom. Nice bathroom, plenty of towels. Hello. It's bath with shower, which I am definitely think I'm gonna have a shower tonight. But yeah, it looks pretty nice. It looks nice enough. Get a kettle with some biscuits and things like that, which I think I'm definitely going to scoff when I go and grab my my gear from the car. I'm quite far away. But never mind. It's tough. But yeah, it looks quite nice. It does look quite clean. I have the bed all to myself. Am I happy with that? Probably not. Oh, I don't know. There's been quite a lot of firsts today. And I broke down at reception. And the woman was really, really nice. And I was like, I'm so sorry. It's been an emotional day. And she was like, and she said, please, if you feel a bit lonely, come and see us. I was like, oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think I'm going to get this fan on because it's fairly warmish in here. May as well get it going while I'm going to get my stuff. But oh my God, I've had an awesome day. I'm just, as you can tell, I'm tired because I've done way too much. But oh, it's been a brilliant day. I'm going to have to recuperate for tomorrow. Actually appear to be a fridge in here, which is pretty disappointing. I can't see one. You get a fridge in the hotel, so I don't see why you can't have a fridge here. Sorry, I'm eating. Not even sure if you get Wi-Fi either, so I hope my signal's good. Guys, I'm getting ready for bed and I decided to bring my Top Thrill 2 pyjamas that Cedar Point gave me. Oh, they're so cool. You'll have to ignore my toes. But yeah, I love them. They're so cool. I still can't believe Cedar Point did that for me. I can't. Okay. I'm doing this slightly differently to what I would usually do. I'm absolutely shattered. But I've just had such an epic day. It has been so good. Everything's been reliable. We had like a couple of problems with the wind, but it just... Oblivion and Smiler went down for all of 5 minutes, if that. So yeah, the wind... kept away. It was lovely and sunny. It didn't rain. The weather app was just totally wrong. The Platinum, it was a very, very, very busy day. There were 1.5-hour queues. It was such a good idea to have Platinum fast track. As you can see or hear, my throat is starting to go because I think I've just screamed so much. But I did the Smiler 4 times. I did Oblivion twice. I did Rita twice. I did 13 once. I did Spinball Whizzer once. I did Wickerman 4 times. Then I did Curse of Alton Manor once. And I got stuck on the Curse of Alton Manor for about, what was it? It felt like a minute, but it was probably not as long as that, but it went pitch black and I was petrified because you could still hear all the eerie music. But it started up again, but then some of the props and some of the effects stopped working, so there were lots of dead spots, which was a shame. But I've been on it plenty of times in the past, so it didn't really matter. And then I went on Nemesis 6 times. So yeah, I've had such a tiring day. But the staff, so many lovely, amazing people. Honestly, it really makes it when the staff are really friendly. They were so lovely, such lovely people. They really were on most of the rides. So yeah, it's just been an awesome day. And the ice cream, the Grim Reaper ice cream that I had, oh my goodness, it was lush. Apart from the fact it was staining everything black. I'm definitely going to have another ice cream tomorrow. But tomorrow is the VIP event for Nemesis Reborn, so I'm doing that. But I've also got something very special happening, which I'm very, very nervous for. But I'm doing it in memory of my husband with the help of Alton Towers. I'm getting so much trouble with kids screaming in the background, in case you heard that. I just wish that parents would control their children. But never mind, I might, if they're still screaming at 10 o'clock at night, I might have to go next door and say, look. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, so So I'm doing it in memory of Dave and to raise awareness for pancreatic cancer. And Alton Towers have been actually amazing in supporting me with this. So I'm going to vlog it to the best of my ability and share it, and hopefully it will get further afield and I'll be able to make a difference. So yeah, it's an exciting day tomorrow, and it will be part 2 of my Alton Towers trip. But oh, I needed today, I really did. This year has just been such a horrendous year, and I really needed it. But now I'm gonna try and get some shut-eye because yeah, I'm tired. So I will see you in the morning.